Hey everyone, this is Deanna coming to you with a video to explain some applications and examples we can use to understand integers. So integers are whole numbers and their opposites. So for example, I can give you 2 and the opposite of 2 is -2. The opposite of -100 is 100. Alright, so one thing that we can do is use what we have here, some counters. I have yellow for positive and red for negative. So one thing I like to tell my students is every time I have one positive and one negative, they neutralize each other. So if I have a positive and negative here, neutral, 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 neutral. Oh, and then we have some left over. So let's actually just put this into context. I have 4 positive and I'm adding 6 negatives. Well, if we have these that neutralize out, what do we have left here? We have -2. So counters are also a tool we can use. If you don't have counters, you honestly can use pennies and dimes because they're like contrasting colors. Or if you have like dry beans, maybe like dry lima beans and dry black eyed peas, anything to put your hands on if you are that kind of learner. Another thing we can do is use sea level and ground level. So here at 0 is sea level. Sea level 0. And I'm gonna go down 6 yards where this fish is. 6 yards is where this fish is. Okay. So how far do we need to go up this y-axis to get to our sea level? 2, 4, 6. I need to go up 6. Okay. Now what about this? I'm gonna take that fish back down to 6 below sea level, -6 is what we'll represent it by. And let's say this fish, he said, I'm going to swim 10 yards up. I don't know where I'm going to stop. I'm going to go up 10 yards. Shroom. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, I landed right. All right, now he is 4 above sea level. So we represent that as positive 4. Okay? But if I'm at 4 here, okay, this fish can't last long without water. So let's go back down to -2. How do we go from 4 above sea level to 2 below sea level, -2? What do we add to 4 to get to -2? Well, we did go down, so we're definitely going to add a negative. 2, 4, 6. We added -6 to get to -2. Okay, so below sea level. Let's talk about above ground level, which is at 0 also. This hill here is at 10. It's at 10, and I say I was on top of the hill, but I wanted to go down to the valley. How far did I descend to go down to the valley? Okay, this valley is 4 feet above sea level. So what did we add to 10? Well, we went down for sure. Ooh, this is a great example. We went down, we'll subtract, and we went down 6. Okay, so honestly, I'm gonna use this for a sample. If I was at 10 and I subtract 6 feet, this is the exact same as 10 plus -6. Yep, that got us to 4. Okay. Now, I want to go from the valley up the next hill. So we're 4 feet above sea level, and I'm going to travel up 8 feet to 8 feet above the next hill. Alright, so how far do we go? Ascend to get to the 8 feet mark above. We add 4. And let me say this. If you subtract a negative, that is the exact same thing as just adding So two negatives always make a positive. In a way, I am going back down in the opposite direction. And what's the opposite of down? We're going up. All right. So if I'm subtracting a negative, I'm going in a positive direction. 4 plus 4. And I tell my students, avoid these double negatives. If you see this, make a big old plus sign, because that's what it means. 4 plus 4. Yeah. All right, you guys. I will say another thing is money. Anytime we talk about money, so let's say I had $50 in my account, and I made a $70 purchase. That is a weird 7. A $70 purchase. So I added -7 to my account. Okay. Well, crap. Now I'm down in the negatives. We're in the negatives $20. Okay. And also temperature-wise, if it is 15 degrees outside and overnight it dropped down 40 degrees, it went down 40 degrees, so I must add -40 to my 15 degrees. That means that it's now 25 degrees below, -25 degrees. So that's another way that we can use integers in real world scenarios. I will say 0 Celsius. This is freezing point for water. So what is 6 degrees below freezing point of water? It's -6 degrees Celsius. Yep. So you can use it also. All right, I'm done with this. You guys take it. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to email me or DM me for examples or more video suggestions. Y'all have a good one.